name is Carpage. I'm the head coach of St. Jago High School boys track and field team.
My name is Joseph Small. I am the head coach of the girls female program. Preparing an athlete is not just running on the track. You have the mental aspect, you have the nutrition aspect, and you have the support and the motivation. So there's a lot of factors that we have to look into, and we have to try to see how best we can deal with them as best as possible.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
It's 22 minutes on to 7 o'clock. This is where I say good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Cupidi, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. It's Good Morning Grenada for today, Tuesday, the 9th day rather, of June in the year 2026. Of course, I'm Gordon Joseph, so happy to be with you this morning. Thanking God for life, loaded with gratitude this morning, because it's not because of anything good that I did, it's just because of His grace and His mercies that I'm around with you at this time. And if you're hearing my voice, the same goes to you. Not because you're so good and you're so perfect and you have it all figured out and, no. It's simply because He's merciful and He's graceful enough to let us see another day. So we ought to be thankful for that. As you ride out your storm this morning, good morning to all my wonderful people. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are having a great morning thus far. because it's indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. Yeah, it's indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. Lauren Salem, good morning, my dearie. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing fine. Yeah, let me see who's here while the WhatsApp platform picks up. Jillian McIntyre, good morning. Michelle Bernard, Yolan Swan, Rita Williams, Yulin Alexander, Sylvina Charles, Destined to Win Overcomer, Veronica Sandy, Mildred Smith, Catherine Phillip, Althea Edwards is here, Lucille Pascal, Monica Miro Williams, who else? All right. Okay. Mary E. Banks, Yolan Swan, Joylyn Barry, good morning. Yeah, it's so good to have you with us this morning. All right, let's do this. Heavenly Father, thank you for waking us up this morning. It's a privilege to be here, and we thank you for letting us see the dawn of a brand new day. Go before us and protect us. Send your warring angels with swords of flame to guide and protect our families. Father, this morning we bring our school children and this whole education system before you, and we thank you in advance because we know you are going to protect them. Protect the parents, the guardians, and all those who they may come into contact with. Guide and protect them. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, 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 and amen. Yeah. The word of the day today, that word is brief. B-R-I-E-F, brief. Brief, the word of the day today. It means short in time or length. Short in time or length. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The meeting was brief. It was short. Wasn't long at all. Came to the conclusions rather quickly. Yeah, that's the word of the day, brief. The motivational tip of the day is up next. Petlin, good morning to you and the wonderful folks inside of Munich. Rags and the team out there in Mamakan, good morning. Rastiba and family, Jinga, good morning. Bongo, good morning. Indeed, it is a good day to have a good day. Jennifer Colimo, good morning to you. Hope all is well. Yeah, hope you're having a great day thus far. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Yeah, if you only start it for yourself, if everybody starts to be that change that they want to see, then eventually the entire world would be a changed place, and it would be the world that we would love for our children and our grandchildren. Joan Brathwaite Batson, good morning. How are you? Those of you out there in the diaspora, good morning. Reverend Samuel Caesar and the folks out there in East Brooklyn, East Flatbush, New York, good morning. Good morning to the folks at Crossroads Radio. Yep. Be the change that you want to see. Well, I always say that I am a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? My script isn't finished as yet. So those of you who, keep judging and making all the allegations and, spreading false aspersions and so forth, continue, because it's not over until the fat lady sings. Donley Alexis, good morning to you, my brother. Yeah. What's buzzing this morning? All right, well, the government secures ferry subsidies for Pretty Matnik residents. And in Carriacou to receive over 100 purebred animals. In the region, Barbados launches a app to report public service issues. They've launched an application to report public service issues. That's wonderful. Mia Amor Motley. transforming Barbados block by block, brick by brick. Internationally, Israel issues new evacuation order for southern Lebanon. And to the St. David's posse, the Virgin Parish, St. David's FC leads early Premier League standings. That's in sport. Yeah. Vicklin Moraine, good morning. Good morning to the Ranger family in Pearls. Gabriel Ranger, we call him Sarge. Good morning to you, Gabriel. Good morning, Roy. Good morning, Harry, Eric, Urias, Kotai. Yeah, Olson always listens in Canada. Yeah, good morning, Nayuka, Nadika, everybody, good morning, man. It's so good to have you on board with us. You know, it's a good day to have a good day, no matter what you're going through today. All right, let that spirit of suicide and, depression and anxiety and all these things, let them just take the back seat, you understand? Because it is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. You understand what I'm saying? You just can't lose. It's 14 minutes on to 7 o'clock, and those of you traveling on the various buses around the nation, good morning to the folks in the Sister Isles of Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Marvin Connor. Yeah, good morning. Lucy King, good morning. Hazelyn Miller. Sherian Nichols just joined us. Welcome, Sherian. So good to have you with us. Early now there in the U.S., good morning. Hope you're doing well. The folks inside of Coles Gap, Lassages, Content, Malty, Belial, Thebaid, Central, Apretute, good morning. Folks, the morning edition of News, Sports and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? At MyFi, we say let's go. MyFi provides micro and small loans tailored for entrepreneurs just like you. Whether you need new equipment or extra stock, our terms are fast, easy, and built for your success. As a responsible lender, we will ensure that our services are affordable and at the same time promote growth and sustainability. Visit us at the corner of Halifax and Cross Streets or call 435-1122 or 435-1123 or 24. MyFi, empowering your business, enhancing your freedom.
Country Cold, premier sponsor, in collaboration with Power of Worship Radio 92.5 FM, present A Night of Worship. A Night of Worship with 7-time Grammy Award-winning Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. Friday, June 12th at the Grenada National Cricket Stadium. Gates open at 5 p.m. Worship starts at 6. Free admission. Experience powerful songs like Fill My Cup. Spirits fall down. And you keep on blessing me. Bring your family. This is more than a concert. It's an encounter with God. Special thanks to our generous sponsors, Modern Photo Studio, Terry's Yacht Services, and Sammy's Ready Mix. A Night of Worship with Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. Friday, June 12th. This event hosted by the Ministry of Mental Health, Wellness, and Religious Affairs.
This is the morning edition of news for today, Tuesday, 9th June 2026. In the headlines, government secures ferry subsidy for Petite Martinique residents, and Carriacou receive over 100 purebred animals. In the region, Barbados launching app to report public service issues. Internationally, Israel issues a new evacuation order for southern Lebanon. And in sport, St. David's FC leads early Premier League standings. The details to this and more right after these messages.
At 5 p.m. on August 5th, 1944, the schooner Island Queen sailed out of the St. George's Harbor. On board were some of Grenada's brightest and best sons and daughters. What happened afterwards remains a mystery.
Where Island Queen gone?
Heritage Theatre Company presents Lucy's Straw Hat, a full-length drama written and directed by Chris DeRiggs, a moving story about a family caught up in the drama of this great mystery. Meet Mammy Sylvie, a woman with a secret too heavy to keep but too painful to reveal.
I'm asking for forgiveness for not telling you the truth.
Pa John, the war veteran.
Sometimes I sit here feeling so helpless, so crushed.
Hyacinth, always ready to do mischief.
You don't see the woman Uncle Norris married. She face ugly enough to turn milk.
Lucy, beautiful and headstrong.
I had a dream, Mommy, but Hyacinth was there, holding my hand.
Lucy's Straw Hat at Grenada Trade Center on Saturday 13th and Sunday 14th June, and at the Luke Cinema on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st June. All shows 7 p.m. Advance tickets $60, $75 at the door. Come join us.
Where Island Queen gone?
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George.
Good morning, everyone. With the news in detail, I am Gordon Joseph. The Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs and Local Government has reached an agreement with Osprey Lines Limited to ease the impact of recent fare increases on travel between Petite Martinique and Carriacou. Under the agreement or the arrangement, school children and monthly workers who commute for education and employment will continue to travel at existing rates, with the government covering the additional costs. The ministry has also announced that residents of Petite Martinique aged 65 and older will now receive free travel between the two islands. Officials say the measures take effect immediately and reflect the government's commitment to supporting residents and maintaining affordable transportation services. Still in Carriacou, Carriacou is preparing to receive more than 100 purebred small ruminants, mainly sheep, as 3 new livestock facilities in Limlier near completion. 2 of the facilities were funded through the Climate Resilience Agriculture Integrated Landscape Management Project, while the third was undertaken by the Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs. Project focal point Joseph Noel, during a recent visit to Carriacou, expressed satisfaction with the progress of the facilities and indicated that plans are already being made for an official handover ceremony. The initiative is expected to strengthen livestock production and support agricultural development on the sister isle. And finally, on the local scene, the Royal Grenada Police Force, the RGPF, is raising concerns about recent masquerading activities that have resulted in traffic obstruction, property damage, excessive noise, intimidation, and other public nuisances. While supporting the preservation of cultural tradition, the RGPF says such activities must be conducted lawfully and with respect for public safety and property. The force is urging community leaders and cultural groups to promote responsible participation and is warning that enforcement action will be taken against unlawful conduct. That story concludes the local segment of news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, they are straight ahead. In the region, we head over to Barbados, where the government there is set to launch a new mobile platform called Pearly App on Tuesday, which allows citizens to report public service issues such as potholes, water outages, and waste disposal concerns directly from their smartphones. Users will be able to submit photos, videos, written reports, and location data with complaints routed to the relevant government agencies for action. The platform also includes issue tracking and emergency reporting features as part of Barbados's efforts to modernize public service and strengthen citizen engagement. Looking further afield, the Israeli military has issued a new evacuation order for the southern Lebanese city of Tyre, warning residents to move north to Zarani River ahead of what it describes as possible military action against Hezbollah targets. The development comes a day after Iran said it would halt attacks provided Israel stopped its military operations in Lebanon. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has also indicated that Israel will pause strikes against Iran for now, but warned they could resume if Tehran launches further attacks. Despite multiple ceasefire agreements, including a recent U.S.-brokered truce, clashes between Israel and Hezbollah have continued, with both sides accusing the other of repeated violations. That concludes the regional and international segments. Stay with us. The sports is straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Virgin Parish, this is good news. We hear that the St. David's FC remains unbeaten and sits atop the Grenada Football Association Premier League after 3 rounds of competition. Paradise FC moved into second place with 7 points, while FC Cameron climbed to third following consecutive victories. Defending champions St. John's Sports are fourth with 5 points, level with Hurricanes SC on points, but ahead on goal difference. At the bottom of the table, newly promoted SAFL and Honved FC are still searching for their first points of the season. In the race for the Golden Boot, Paradise FC's Joshua Isaac leads with 5 goals, followed by Queen's Park Rangers' Benjamin Etienne on 4 and St. John's Sports' Sherman Williams on 3. The GFA says it is encouraged by the competitiveness shown by clubs in the opening weeks of the season. And if you missed it, well, the third ODI between West Indies and Sri Lanka was called off without one ball being bowled. Rain interrupted and continued, so the match was called off. Henceforth, therefore, the Sri Lanka national cricket team, they've won the 3 ODI series by 1-0 because the second and third games were interrupted and halted. That concludes the sports. We'll have more sports in our luncheon and primetime newscast. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Straight up 7 o'clock, and for the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Finba Frank at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Finba.
Hey, good morning. It's a fair morning across most of the state, and it's the same picture down here at the southernmost end. The winds are blowing from the east at 7 miles per hour, the pressure above the mean and rising at 1017.3 millibars. Present temperature 27.8, orange 77%. Maximum temperature here within the last day got up to 32.1. Minimum temperature last night 26.2. Please note all temperatures at all times are in Celsius. In terms of rain here within the last day, not much at all. In fact, just a trace of rain. Hence, for the month so far, at least on the southernmost end of the state, the total rainfall stays at 1.2 millimeters. Now let's take a look at the forecast for the day and the nighttime. The weather expected to be mostly fair, but just some light showers during the nighttime. Maximum temperature for the day should get up to near 32 degrees. Winds east to northeasterly to east southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Waves should get up to near 6 feet. That's if you're going offshore, hence seas will be moderate. Tides are rising now, should be high near 9:15. Low this afternoon, just about 3:30, and then high again during the course of the night near 10:30. Sunset 6:31. Sunrise on Wednesday 5:42. Just to recap the forecast for the day and the nighttime, the weather expected to be mostly fair with just a few light nighttime showers. Take note of the temperature though. It should be a hot day. It should be a hot day. That's the Farmer's Office. I'm from my friend.
And in addition to that, Finba, just before you run off, looking at the tropical forecast, the tropical outlook, seeing that there's a wave that is supposed to pass us sometime Wednesday night or so?
Right. So the next wave, based on the forward speed, the axis of the wave should be crossing us Wednesday evening into Wednesday night. But most of the clouds with that wave, they are pretty fast out, so we are not looking at a whole lot of showers now. It's still a day out, so that could change. But as it is right now, the models are not going for a lot of rain for us. So let's just wait and see how it plays out. So yes, as you said, the axis should cross us Wednesday evening into the nighttime.
Okay. Thank you very much, Finba. Have a great day as always, you and the entire team at the forecast desk.
All right, same to you. Later.
Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
It's game on. And you may not be able to predict the scoreline or who will win each game. And you sure can't predict who will be the champion. But what is predictable is that Quartz has what you need to watch the games the way you want to every time. It's game on. Quartz, bringing value home.
It's 4 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Government secures ferry subsidies for Pretty Martinique residents and carrier crew to receive over 100 purebred animals. That's on the local news. In the region, Barbados launches app to report public service issues. Internationally, Israel issues new evacuation order for southern Lebanon. And in sports, St. David's lead early Premier League standings. And West Indies loses the ODI three-match series against Sri Lanka. Of course, the first match, West Indies lost by 41 runs, and the second and third were washed out. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Tuesday, the 9th day of June, 2026. On behalf of the entire news department and everyone who made this newscast possible, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing watching and listening, wishing you a safe and productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. Have a great day, everybody.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next day,
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Hello, I am Julian Auld, Head of the Special and Inclusive Education Needs Unit at the Ministry of Education, Grenada. The Special and Inclusive Education Needs Unit comprises of officers across all districts. We have embarked on a transformative journey to expand access to special needs services for all children across Grenada, Carriacou, and the PT Martinique. Through the proud sponsorship sponsorship of the OECS Program for Educational Advancement and Relevant Learning, the OECS Pearl, we have procured advanced assessment and diagnostic kits. These tools are the foundation of our work, allowing us to identify and support the unique needs of every learner, ensuring our services remain relevant and evidence-based.
With these tools, we are now able to screen and assess for autism,
overall achievement, cognition, and dyslexia,
speech, language, and communication, school readiness, behavior, writing challenges for all students across all levels of education.
To take advantage of our new offerings, our referral process is as follows.
Contact your school, complete a referral form, and sign the parental consent form.
Your child is not yet enrolled in school? No problem. Simply reach out to the unit. Referrals can also be made by medical professionals.
We are committed to removing barriers and opening doors for all our learners. We want every parent to know your child's potential is our priority, and we have the team and the tools to help them thrive.
To learn more about our services or to begin a referral process, please contact us here at the Ministry of Education.
It's now 11 minutes after 7 o'clock, and at this time I now join Sergeant Troy Paul from the Traffic Department of the RGPF for this morning's traffic report. Good morning, Sarge.
A pleasant and beautiful morning it is, and I want to let persons know this morning, as it relates to traffic-wise, that the traffic at this moment is moderately flowing in most of the areas at this time. We're looking at the following areas as we take a closer look at Cherry Hill direction. Traffic coming from direction is light to moderate. We do have a light to moderate traffic coming in from that side. As we focus going on to River Road, also light to moderate flowing traffic from that side. As we look at also the traffic coming from the Grenada direction, we have that similar light traffic, as well as it relates to that traffic getting up onto Mount Parnassus. Simply that direction, the traffic is moderately flowing in that area. We then take a closer look at traffic on the Lotus Lane, Marshfield direction. These areas are also moderately flowing, with the exception of traffic coming out from Central direction, which already in the area of the just before Panji, that area there, we do have traffic is flowing moderately, but with the potential to increase, as we know when we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour. As we know that once a roundabout is an area, as it is there, it's for controlling the traffic. However, the central direction seems to have the heavier flow of traffic around that time compared to traffic from the Lucas Street, Marshfield, and Notre Dame. But nonetheless, at this particular time, there is no unusual occurrence, no obstruction, and no accidents in that area, so that we don't have anything to be alarmed of. As we take a closer look at traffic coming from the Springs, we have a light to moderate traffic at this moment, at this particular time. So most of the areas, even the Caribbean area, moderately flowing traffic. So most of the areas at this particular time, we do have what we have light traffic in most areas, and some areas we do have moderate flowing traffic. As we stated, no unnecessary obstruction, no reported accident at this time. Even for most of our towns and all its adjoining roads, including Grenada, Carriacou, and P.T. Martinique at this particular time. So definitely, drivers have that sense of easement as they travel along the nation's road at this particular time. So it definitely means that you can get to your destination safely and on time at this particular time. As we dive right into the accident safe 40 past 24 hours, and we do have a total of 12 reported accidents for the past 24 hours, a rather busy one for the Royal Grenada Police Force compared to the previous day, which we had 7. So we're seeing here that traffic headquarters had 1 minor, the South had 5 accidents, 4 minor, 1 serious. We had some pedestrian being struck in the Lansdowne area yesterday, and who was taken to seek medical attention. We had no update as to the last status as well as the hospital, but we know I just want to reach out to that person and to their family as it relates to their injury, and I trust that all is well and that they're recuperating nicely. But again, we just want to appeal to drivers and so on to be vigilant, and pedestrians have a responsibility. But as we continue with the accidents, St. Paul's do had 1 minor and Grenville 3 minor accidents, with St. David's and Guava again 1 respectively, giving us a total of 11 minor accidents with 1 serious. So again, I just go back to earlier where I appeal again to pedestrians as it relates to your responsibility and obligations. I know sometimes it is unavoidable based on where you are, and the drivers negligence contribute to those accidents. But we know that those hand in hand, drivers and pedestrians have an obligation as it relates to making sure that their safety is paramount. But we again want to let the pedestrians as your responsibilities with and you are move on around the road, especially pedestrians and bicycle, bikes and so on. So as we focus just a little bit on pedestrians, especially at night when you're walking, make sure you have bright colored clothing, etc. And always, as I always tell my children when we're doing some of the radio programs, always walk in a direction where you can see the traffic coming towards you, so that you will have to, if you have to take any evasive action, you can do so and do so comfortable, so that you can save your life or maybe save somebody's life as a result. But again, like drivers, let us be focused and vigilant around the road and make sure we maintain our vehicle properly so we don't have the mechanical failure, and that we would take the necessary measures in the event that something were to happen. So again, both drivers and pedestrians have that obligation. But we know as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour what happens. We do have an increasing volume of traffic, and we do have some congestions along, especially most of our towns, especially the St. George's area, and heading into Grenada as well. Coming up for this week, we do have one event at the National Stadium where the Ministry of Mental Health and Wellness will have an event on Friday, which the regular traffic plan will be in effect as well. But as we get closer to that day, we will give persons more updates as it relates to the traffic plan at National Stadium if they're planning to attend that event. But we know the Nawasa Street project continues along the Carnage and coming out from the Bollier direction. They're presenting Mongi at this time. And we know that we expect some delay in the traffic throughout the day from between the hours of 9 to 3 for the Mongi area, and from 9 to 3 in the night time on the Carnage direction. So persons, please take note and be aware, even if you have to make the necessary traffic diversion as a result of these projects to be completed on time and to operation to run smoothly. And that is all that we have for persons this morning as it relates to traffic-wise. And again, we want to appeal to persons, if you have not left home as yet, you will definitely do it. And we normally advise persons as it relates to traffic diversions if they encounter any in the necessary areas that we normally would experience and on a morning time. But we know and we assure persons that officers will be out in strategic positions to assist in the regulating of traffic. Okay. Before we wrap things up, anything from me?
Not necessarily, just to urge drivers and pedestrians alike to be cautious and vigilant on our nation's roads.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that we normally would do that on a morning time, and I trust that person speaks to the sound to the messages that is disseminated via this platform and any other platform.
Okay.
So again,
All right. Well, thank you very much, Sarge. The question that we always ask as a reminder, if you are texting or doing anything else other than driving that vehicle, then who is driving? Thank you very much, Sarge. Have a great day to you and your entire department and the RGPF by extension. Have a great day now. Folks, it's 20 minutes after 7 o'clock. That has been the traffic report. We take a quick commercial break and then we come back and start the conversation.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state, to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
We search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. Until
looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
This Emancipation Weekend, Freedom Takes the Sea. The Media Workers Association of Grenada invites you aboard Unscripted, the Freedom Edition. Friday, July 31st. Step into an unforgettable night of music, vibes, culture, and connection aboard the ultimate summer cruise experience. Meet your favorite media personalities, party under the stars, and celebrate freedom the unscripted way aboard the Ecstasy. Boarding is at 7 p.m., sailing at 8 p.m. Dress code Freedom Chic. Bold, stylish, unapologetically you. Tickets are limited and going fast. Get your tickets online at GoToFet and at recognized ticket outlets. Unscripted, the Freedom Edition, because the best stories are the ones you never planned.
Welcome to the island's boldest ATV experience. The only tour daring enough to bring you this level of excitement, freedom, and adrenaline. Feel the power. Conquer rugged trails. Experience breathtaking views. Ride beyond the ordinary. Feel the power. This is not just a tour. This is the power of Ride ATV. Get ready for fun. Get ready for excitement. Get ready to ride. Book now at ride.gd or call 473-422-1011. Ride ATV. Adventure starts here.
Looking for the perfect pre-carnival fete? Then get ready for Rhythm and Spice, a Rotary brunch experience happening Sunday, June 28th from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Enjoy an afternoon of bold flavors, vibrant rhythms, and unforgettable vibes featuring Sakina and the Alpha One Band, plus guest artists and DJs. Early bird tickets are just $200 and available now on GoToFet.com. Dress code brunch chic, island elegance with spice-inspired tones. Hosted by the Rotary Club of Grenada. Proceeds support Rotary community projects. Rhythm and Spice, Sunday, June 28th, Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Sip, savor, socialize, support.
right, viewers and listeners, welcome to the conversation this morning. And I've got with me on a Zoom platform a former past president of the Rotary Club Grenada. As you know, they've got this big brunch coming up, and he's here to talk about it. I'm speaking of none other than a cultural ambassador. I like to refer to him because he's always involved with the culture and so forth. Mr. Richard Strawn. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning to you, Innocent, and also to your viewership and listeners. Thank you so much for having us on the show.
Well, the pleasure is always ours. We have this kind of thing with agencies like yours, you know, the Rotary Club and the Rotaract and, you know, the Leos and Lions. But this morning, you're in the spotlight. We've got this great brunch coming up. We just played the commercial a while ago, and I felt like I should be in it from today.
Well, there's no question about it. I mean, rhythm and spice is... I mean, you just say the words rhythm and spice and you think of all the senses.
Definitely.
You know? You think of taste, which is fantastic. And we have a wonderful a range of food and drink for you.
Right.
You think of sights, the beautiful quarantine point.
Okay.
Right? You think of feel, because you'll feel the breeze down there.
And you'll also get the opportunity to see the best sunset as well.
Exactly. You see the best sunset. You also see some wonderful performers, and you would also hear them because we have a great lineup. Nothing short of what Rotary is accustomed to.
Right. Let me ask you this. The Rotary Club usually, ever so often, pops up these sort of activities and so forth. What's the main thrust behind, because we know that it's basically community-oriented services and support and sort of benevolence, you know? So what's the main intent behind the Rotary Club, really?
Well, the Rotary Club really, as you said, is a community organization and a service club. And it uses professionals in our community to be members so that they can better understand the needs of our community. And we've been around, I can tell you, in a couple of years, we're going to be 60 years in Grenada.
Wow.
And we have institutions that we built, like the Grenada School for Special Education. We've been involved in youth programs in terms of reducing conflict. Recently, we had a Learn to Swim, because, you know, only 5% of Grenadians swim, and we feel if we're surrounded by water, we need to do better than that.
Yeah.
But one of our biggest projects is Quarantine Point, where we have perhaps the last remaining green space in the south of the island for the general public to enjoy. So those are the kinds of things we do, because we're very big on community service.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right. And the location again, you know, the location for the event is just, you know, it's awesome. And what is your target audience like?
Well, our target audience really for Rotary is anyone who, first of all, wants to be chic and wants to come out a very elegant afternoon into evening, because the event is Sunday the 28th. So it's at the end of the month, the 28th of June. And although it's called a brunch, I like to say brunch in inverted commas, because technically brunch is a combination of breakfast and lunch. So you would expect it in terms of time in between breakfast and lunch. But what Rotary has done is open it up to make it a lot more accessible. So you can expect us to operate from 3 o'clock, and Rotary is always punctual. From 3 o'clock right up until 11, we have permission.
Okay, awesome. Maybe we should call it a brunchina, because breakfast, lunch, and dinner is involved. Brunchina. But
definitely a fantastic opportunity.
And that sort of environment that you all will create, the cost for admittance is really conservative, I must say.
Yes, we thought we'd put out some early birds, and it's only $200, and considering that it's all inclusive,
Wow.
So it's only $200. We have an absolute wonderful lineup in terms of music and live entertainment and DJs. And we also have some wonderful food. and a great experience, because this also coincides with the Grenada Diaspora Homecoming.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
It means that you can come down there and see people that you haven't seen in a long time.
Wow, the timing is perfect.
The timing is perfect, and you know, one of the reasons we have the early bird out at this point is because you have a couple of pay cycles before the end of the month. You know, we had the end of May pay cycle. Some people get paid in the middle of June, and then of course it's happening on the 28th itself, and hopefully people will get paid that weekend.
Yes.
But the price will go up. Once the early bird tickets run out, the price will go up. So I really recommend to people to secure their tickets. And it's so easy to do it. I mean, we have the technology these days. So it's on GoToFet, it's on Grenadian Optical. So if physically you need to go in, you can get a ticket, but still sent to you electronically, because we believe in the environment and we prefer to have as little paper as possible.
Right.
But we do also have hard tickets, and that's mainly sold by Rotarians, because as I mentioned earlier, Rotarians are embedded into the community in business and professional life. So there's always people who would like to buy a ticket directly from a Rotarian, and that is also possible.
Right. Someone says, Andrea says, brunch in the U.S. is anywhere from 4 p.m.
Well, there you go. So you see, we're trying to accommodate the visitors who are accustomed to brunch, being in quotation commas.
Right. Now, the population that we have is a very relatively youthful population. And, you know, not all the time they're always on the negative side. We have some positive, well-intentioned youth coming up. What are some of the prerequisites to become a part of the Rotary Club?
Well, for Rotary, as the Rotary Club itself, one has to be over a certain age and be a business and professional leader. But in the Rotary family starts very early. From early act, what we call kids in kindergarten, interact, which are the ones in secondary schools, and then we have Rotaract, which you're familiar with and is also very popular.
Right.
And that's the, you know, just after school leaving into your 30s and so on. And then at a later stage now, provided you're a business and professional leader, then you come into Rotary. So Rotary, in terms of as an organization, really encompasses a wide spectrum in terms of age and development as a person.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's a nice path. You know, you started from the kindergarten into this school life, and just after school, and then you develop into this, you know, professional business professional and so forth, and then you can come and lend your support to a very noble cause. That's awesome.
That's correct.
Okay, so I know you're a busy man and you're dressed to roll already. So let's just go through again. Ticket outlets.
Right, so tickets are only $200. They're available online, so you can sit wherever you are near your device and buy a ticket from GoToFet. If you're in town or in Grand Anse, they're also available at Grenadian Optical, and they will email those tickets to you, or you can get a printout. And they're also available from Rotarians. But as I say, buy tickets early.
Okay.
We have Sakina and the Alpha One Band. We have Talpre. We have Short Pre. We have Dash. We have 2 DJs. We're talking about Black Storm and Graphic Songs, and that's just on the stage.
Okay.
And of course, you can come to expect the food that we would normally have at a nice Grenada traditional brunch. Everything from Tanya log to saltfish sauce to stew meats, going right through the day and through the evening, and of course a solid bar.
Wow.
So we have no question that people are accustomed to the space at Quarantine Point. The Rotary Club is who brings you Christmas at the Point and Carols by Candlelight. And people have grown accustomed to that standard and that atmosphere. And although it's a different team working on this, it's all part of the Rotary Club, and we expect it to be very good.
And it's on Saturday the 28th of this month.
It's Sunday. It's a Sunday.
Sunday.
It's a Sunday afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Some of the best events at Quarantine Point is a Sunday afternoon, as you say, going into the sunset and seeing the twilight and the twinkling lights of the city of St. George.
Wow. Okay, well, Mr. Strawn, I want to thank you and wish you and the Rotary Club all the successes that can be had. And we look forward to this event and more of your high-level events that always come up. Candle, the Christmas
Carols
thing.
at candlelight.
Carols, yeah, this is epic.
Yeah.
You know, I have friends. I have two friends that came from Australia last Christmas just for that.
Well, that is amazing, and we have morphed that into a bigger event, longer event, Christmas at the Point, which goes over 5 weeks, 26 nights. About 10,000 people pass through the Point.
Yeah.
So it's a very popular place, and it is that kind of thing you can go to expect whenever Rotary puts on an event.
Okay. So, Mr. Strawn, thank you for sharing with us, and we look forward to us all converging at the Quarantine Point on Sunday, the 28th of June.
Looking forward to seeing you there, and thanks again to GBN for all the support they give to Rotary in terms of our publicity.
I will. I might just launch my 2026 campaign there.
Well, look at that.
Yes.
Calypso campaign.
Yes, of course. No politics. Mr. Strawn, thank you very much for sharing with us this morning, and have yourself a great day and bring back the love to the Rotary Club.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Emerson.
All right, folks. I have been speaking there with Mr. Richard Strawn. He is a past president of the Rotary Club Grenada, inviting us to the grand event coming up on Sunday, the 28th of June at the Quarantine Point. Get your tickets early. Go out and be a part of this epic event. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll be talking dominoes. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere. It's 19 minutes after on to 8 o'clock.
Looking for the perfect pre-carnival fete? Then get ready for Rhythm and Spice, a Rotary brunch experience happening Sunday, June 28th from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Enjoy an afternoon of bold flavors, vibrant rhythms, and unforgettable vibes featuring Sakina and the Alpha One Band, plus guest artists and DJs. Early bird tickets are just $200 and available now on GoToFet.com. Dress code brunch chic, island elegance with spice-inspired tones. Hosted by the Rotary Club of Grenada. Proceeds support Rotary community projects. Rhythm and Spice, Sunday, June 28th, Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Sip, savor, socialize, support.
Country Cold, premier sponsor, in collaboration with Power of Worship Radio 92.5 FM, present A Night of Worship. A Night of Worship with 7-time Grammy Award-winning Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. Friday, June 12th at the Grenada National Cricket Stadium. Gates open at 5 p.m. Worship starts at 6. Free admission. Experience powerful songs like Fill My Cup. Spirits fall down. And you keep on blessing me. Bring your family. This is more than a concert. It's an encounter with God. Special thanks to our generous sponsors, Modern Photo Studio, Terry's Yacht Services, and Sammy's Ready Mix. A Night of Worship with Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. Friday, June 12th. This event hosted by the Ministry of Mental Health, Wellness, and Religious Affairs.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? At My5, we say let's go. My5 provides micro and small loans tailored for entrepreneurs just like you. Whether you need new equipment or extra stock, our terms are fast, easy, and built for your success. As a responsible lender, we will ensure that our services are affordable and at the same time promote growth and sustainability. Visit us at the corner of Halifax and Cross Streets or call 435-1122 or 435-1123 or 24. My5, empowering your business, enhancing chasing your freedom.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Looking for the perfect pre-carnival fete? Then get ready for Rhythm and Spice, a Rotary brunch experience happening Sunday, June 28th from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Enjoy an afternoon of bold flavors, vibrant rhythms, and unforgettable vibes featuring Sakina and the Alpha One Band, plus guest artists and DJs. Early bird tickets are just $200 and available now on GoToFet.com. Dress code brunch chic, island elegance with spice-inspired tones. Hosted by the Rotary Club of Grenada. Proceeds support Rotary community projects. Rhythm and Spice, Sunday, June 28th, Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Sip, savor, socialize, support.
All right, folks, welcome back. It's 14 minutes on to 8 o'clock, and I've got a gentleman on the phone. He is currently the secretary of the Grenada Domino Association. I'm speaking of none other than my good friend, Mr. Ralph Fatbelly Lord. Good morning, bro.
Greetings, sir. Greetings to you and your listeners.
How are you doing this morning?
I am humble today, thank you.
Well, yeah, thank God for life as always. Domino is a sport that has grown throughout the years and it continues to grow in Grenada. So many different little villages, little shops and villages have that as their pastime, domino. How organized is the Domino Association in Grenada at the moment?
Well, frankly, the Grenada Domino Association is a legally registered non-profit organization. It is registered. We have at present a full slate of executive members. We are affiliated to the world body, fully paid up and all of that. And so we are in the process of rectifying or formalizing Domino in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique to the end for us to recognize that Domino is not just a rum shop drinking game. It is a game that allows for good intelligence and well thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, and we are to participate in the World Championship 2027 in Barbados. So we want to begin the process of allowing for as much as possible to come forward and show their talent so we can begin the selection process well in time to pick the best of Grenada to represent Grenada in the World Championships in 2027. We also have a slate of players that live in the United States that are Grenadians, that are willing and ready to represent Grenada from a diaspora standpoint in World Championships in 2027.
So let me ask you this. Seeing that you've got this formal organization in place, it means that you must be abreast with domino trends throughout the region and maybe by extension throughout the world, because you're an affiliate of the world body. Now, how would you rank Grenada players? Do you think they're up to par? Do you think they're good enough to clash with the regional and international domino teams?
Well, we have always been. Grenada have always been. The players in Grenada, Carrico and Petit Martinique, as I say, has always been good enough to challenge any domino team in the world. However, over the years, there have been amendments to rules, and as a result of that, we need to get ourselves up to par with the new rules and regulation that governs the play. Once we would have done that, we can be a force to reckon with. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So you're satisfied that we've got the caliber of players here that, with being brought abreast with the latest trends and rules in the game, that we can rep Grenada just like Anderson Peters and Kirani and those guys. We can do Grenada proud.
With the spice in us, yes, we can. Certainly. With the spice in us, yes, we can. So what we are advocating for and hoping that you will continue to promote is that on Saturday coming, we are inviting representation from any domino squad. Why I say squad? Because there can be a group of persons in such pairs that line by a shop, 10, 12, 15 of them that, continuously play domino. We are inviting all and sundry, at least two persons representing those clubs or squad, to visit us to a meeting Saturday, 2 p.m., Library Community Center, to get yourself affiliated to the Grenada Domino Association. And the reason for that, it is just like athletics. You cannot participate in any regional or international tournament if you are not affiliated to the Grenada Domino Association, because the Grenada Domino Association is the legal representation as it relates to the regional body and the world body. That's just it. So we need to work to promote domino throughout Grenada and request that persons come under the umbrella so that we can pick and select our best players. Yeah, and also for them to get involved in training, because domino also have referees. Domino also have referees that referee matches, and so we'd have training for referees and other personnel in the game.
Okay, that's good. All right, so the meeting is this Saturday at the Library Community Center. It starts at what, 2 p.m.?
2 p.m.
Okay. Now, persons who, as you said, squads of men who play domino and so forth, that want to come and become a part of the Domino Association, is there a registration fee or a registration process?
Well, yes, you will get your registration form, and all of the nitty-gritties will be discussed at the meeting, and all of the relevant documents, inclusive of our constitution, will be handed out to various bodies that want to, sit with us and assist with the development of. Because you cannot go forward without you cannot go forward without the appropriateness of documents that guide you.
Okay.
Just like the Bible guides the Christians, so the Constitution of the Grenada National Domino Association, Inc., would be guiding us in our process going forward. And anybody have any pre-questions, they can call me, 403-7004, and they can get guidance as to how we move forward.
Repeat that number again, please.
403-7004.
Okay. Jennifer Lawrence says good morning.
And I reciprocate.
Okay, well, Mr. Lord, I will continue announcing that meeting that is scheduled for this Saturday, and I hope that at the end of the meeting next week, you can tell me that the turnout was huge and you've got a number of people registered, and you would also say when training and all the other issues would be dealt with, okay?
Thank you very much, and we do appreciate. God bless you and all of the listeners.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lord. All right, folks, I have been speaking there with Mr. Ralph Lord. He is the secretary of the Grenada Domino Association. It takes a time to 6 minutes on to 8 o'clock. At 8, we join the BBC. So what that does is that it gives us 6 minutes in which we cannot get into any serious conversation, but of course I'd love to hear from you. Is there something that you'd like to talk about that we can just have a little conversation, a brief conversation, keep it short so that we can accommodate as many as possible within that brief period of time? Give me a call, 435-2041. How is the politics going? I know everybody like that, eh? Yeah. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, innocent.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Yeah, morning to the listeners and the viewers. Now, the issue of the rise in the bus fares and so on, I think we need to really attend to that because it has a implication, or serious implication. And I don't think there's an easy solution. But in the process of resolving that, one of the things I hope that we can get the drivers or the providers of the bus is to discipline themselves how they provide the services. For instance, maybe they could minimize the use of fuel by not having unnecessary journeys, racing each other, and so that could minimize the cost. I'm just saying that we need to look at it broadly. We need to address the issue. I'm not saying that there should be no increase or so, but let's do it in a way that we don't leave anybody disadvantaged. Okay. And we need to also, yesterday you had onto the point the president of the media workers of Grenada, and she mentioned that they would be having a roundtable on the potential potential impact of the American Israeli war against Iran. There's no potential anymore, It's the ongoing impact that will be held on us. So we need to have conversation and let people understand, so we could wake up and start acting in our own interest and start sit down waiting and think that salvation will come from somewhere which would never come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much for your contribution as always. 435-2041. We've got to keep it as brief as possible. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Listen, good morning.
How are you doing?
How are you? Good enough. I want to find out something. When last has GBN did a survey as to who are the people that are reaching the different levels and all of those things?
I cannot give you the specifics on that because I don't have it, but I think it's annually there's an independent survey that is done.
Okay. Could I make a suggestion? Because I hear you and other persons make comment about viewership and all of those things, and talk about young people. And I know the trajectory that is on now, the shift in terms of interest of young people and all of those things. I think it would be fitting for GBN, being the premier station in Grenada, do a survey. Because let me say something. If I have to shoot a man, I can't shoot over his head.
You can do what?
I can't shoot over his head and expect him to dead.
Okay, all right.
I have to shoot at him. So if your station is targeting people, a certain level of people, whether it's young people, in terms of messaging, how would you know if you are reaching young people? If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
as of now, I don't think GBN is in a position to say, well, look, most of our viewership or listenership is young people or old people. Maybe the older people, yes, they show on the older set of people. But the young people, where a lot of information is diverted via your station, and that information need to reach the young people.
Okay.
How do you get that information so that you can able to make the necessary changes and in terms of reaching those young people? That would be my suggestion, that you all do something to address that.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this before you run off. I mean, despite the little glitches that we have now and then with transmission issues and so forth, are you sort of generally satisfied with the GBN?
Yeah, listen, that GBN is what I grew up with,
Not because of that, but you're a well-educated, well-traveled man, and do you think GBN is sort of living up to its expected mandate of informing and entertaining?
One of the disappointments that I have, we have a small country, and sometimes GBN disseminates information that are so important, critical, and the other parties, for some reason, have not been reached, so you can get a balanced sort of view.
Okay.
That is my deep problem with GBN. Because I don't think Grenada is that big that you cannot, in some way or the other, reach that person or persons that you need to reach to have a balanced view. And it tells me, well, it somewhat borders around, sensationalism. It borders, it's not quite there yet. And I think this is something that you all have to address. Outside of that, the information, yes, that is the station I'm tuned to.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your endorsement. Good. Have a good one. All right, folks, let's see if we can accommodate, just one final caller. Let's do this and go here. Good morning.
Good morning, Innocent.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. I applaud the efforts of the Ministry of Health. About 2 weeks ago, they had a loudspeaker going to all the communities in St. Andrews, inviting people to a town hall-style meeting at the Deluxe Cinema, so we can talk about major renovation at the Granada Health Center. And this health center serves a lot of people in St. Andrews. It's one of the major health centers. You had people like the doctor, the minister, the PS at that meeting. And they even talk about having a shuttle free, so you can take people to the new location, that is Princess Alice, where they will be having the health center. Yes, for all, you have people talking about government not attending to the basic public health needs. And I believe this is so unfair. Sometimes when we disseminate information as a people, it doesn't matter which side you're on, let's do the right thing.
Thank you.
Have a great day, Innocent. I thank you for your time.
Your pleasure is always mine. Thank you very much. All right, folks, just before I wrap up, to my dear friend that called earlier, as it relates to targeting the younger people, we are usually pushed on the various social media platforms. For example, we have 40,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is the largest around. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So I do appreciate your concern and your information, but we also target the young people there. Folks, this is where we've got to wrap it up now. We've got to join the BBC. Thank you very much for your participation. Bye-bye.
month of June will come alive. 4 years ago, we made a decision to move our nation forward. Now, we are stronger and more determined than ever before.
Unity is strength, and we getting stronger.
On Sunday, June 21st, the National Democratic Congress invites you to the biggest celebration of progress, hope, and people-centered leadership at the Monrouge Plainfield for the NDC's 4th anniversary mega rally.
Yellow fever.
Under the powerful theme, 4 years stronger, you, me, us. Thousands will gather in one voice, one heart, and one vision for Grenada's future.
Now we give them yellow, 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 yellow fever.
Come hear the leadership shaping tomorrow. The Most Honorable Prime Minister, Dickon Mitchell, Honorable Andy Williams, the South Boss, Honorable Ron Redhair, Senator Claudette Joseph, Honorable Philip Telesford, and more. Experience live performances, electrifying energy, powerful messages of transformation, and the unstoppable spirit of the people of Grenada as we celebrate fathers across the nation and the world. Contact your constituency office for transportation. Bring your flags, bring your family, and most importantly, bring your yellow. Sunday, June 21st from 5 p.m. NDC Mega Rally 2026. 4 years stronger. You, me, us.
Things happening.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration